Okay, hi everybody. Okay, I want to put a video together because I really want to give you an understanding of how I see and experience over the 20 years of doing this of how people actually lose weight. So the numbers that you're seeing here are Charla. She has done very well and lost weight very efficiently. So over about a 20-week period, she's down over 40 plus pounds. Um, and I want to kind of give you a view and kind of run through her process. So she started the program. She actually started in September, so she signed up a month before just so she would be committed and ready. But she didn't start till you can kind of see here till September 4th was the actual start date. So she started at 230 pounds, which would have been the top over here. Now, um, this I want you to understand. Like as I'm going through this, this is somebody who has who has lost weight pretty fast. Like this is a fast. She's been very disciplined, so she's been pretty strict within her eating program. And I was pushing her at a point to start having, like, she even had a hamburger one day, and we started venturing out so I can teach her how to start eating in real life. But anyway, regardless, this is what it looks like. And then I want to kind of go through, and I want you to kind of think through this, like through your process, and even visualize yourself being able to get these type of results. But you can kind of see September 4th is the starting date. She started off at 2:30. First day, just eating well, she was pretty strict and disciplined. And that's not how you always have to be. But I just want to show you how it looks from somebody who was really strict. Fortunately, she did weigh in every day, which I'm a big advocate of. I don't force people to do that because sometimes psychologically people can't handle. But this is the value because it gives you a bird's eye view after you get some data over a long period of time to really be able to see what's going on. But you can kind of see she started dropping down here. And I want you to look like 230, 227, 227, 223. Now just think about the perspective when you're going and you're really focused on losing weight. Like, yes, 223. All of a sudden, like, you think that's your set point, but it's not. This almost happens, I see, with the majority of people. Jump back up a little bit, so 225. But I want you to think that from the psychological standpoint, where it's just like, oh, feel like you got knocked down. And a lot of times people get so frustrated they end up quitting because they don't follow through. But you got right back on it. You can see it drops down a little bit more, and like within her first week, she was down around 10 pounds. Um, but look through. So as we keep scrolling down, to where was it at? I lost my place. 219, 218, 220, and look at it. It's going up. This is completely normal, and she's being really strict. Like, and when she's first going through it, she's concerned, like, oh, my weight went up, and it's like, with me, of course, I'm always like, it's okay. Like, just make sure you keep sticking to it because this is what happens to everyone, like through the process. And I generally do see it going up and down like this, and which is completely normal. And this is why the psychology part can really screw people up because so many people give up when they start seeing the weight going up. And you're going to see this throughout. 219, 217, drops down to 215 here, 217, 216, 214, 215. But you can see it's consistently going down, but it's constantly going up. And she was really disciplined and strict, like following the program. So hang on, that's not what I wanted to hit there. Um, and as we kind of keep going down, you just see it keep happening. So this is completely normal. And I wanted you to see this video because it really gives a bird's eye view. You can see, like, she started off really, really strong. So of course big within the first week, and then it kind of tapers off. And then something just gets really dialed in with the body, and you see little small squiggly lines, and that's a pretty consistent drop over a shorter period of time. Then there's a big dip, and this might have been one of the times I'm like, okay, let's go out and have something that you like and you enjoy. And I don't remember the exact food, but that's where I had taken her through the process there. And then you just get right back on it. It drops down and it might have these little fluctuations. But overall, like, this is probably about a week's period, drops down a little bit more after a weekend of going out and having some maybe chips or something like that, Mexican restaurant. I don't remember the exact thing with her. I mean, but that's the thing of learning how to do that properly. This right here would have been Christmas. So got a little carried away over Christmas. So there was a big jump. But again, like, she got refocused right back on it, and then she was able to drop. Now, that's probably a week or two's time span. So, but this allowed you to look at the big picture. And this is the value of weighing in every day, whether you keep track of it on a spreadsheet or use like a graph like this. And this is completely normal, and you can even see. And she even came in. This was just Monday where she came in, and she's just like, I don't know what happened. I didn't change anything, and she. Let me scroll all the way down there to where we're at now. She went from 186 up to 189. Of course, she's right back on it, so it starts dropping down again. And I mean, you could sit and pig point. It doesn't matter. What's important is you just get right back on it. So it's like pay attention to the things that you may have done, and sometimes they're just random. So, but anyway, I wanted to give you just a kind of a bird's eye view to understand this is how is normal weight loss, and this is fast weight loss. Look at all those squiggly lines, but think of it from the psychological standpoint from yourself. Like when you're running into like, hey, I'm plateauing, like you might just need to hold it for a week or two and then you'll get the drop. And I know it's frustrating when you're working hard and you're wanting to see the results really bad, but this is normal. I see this with the majority of people who do track over a long period of time. And again, like this is fast weight loss. So just think like if you're not actually eating really strict, it's not going to be as quick as what she's losing here. And the squiggly lines are probably going to be bigger curves. And that's just understanding the process. So, and this is the value of tracking data and looking at it over a long period of time, because that number on a scale is just an indication of what's going on. And what's important is you stay consistent with doing the right type of things, and you will see results over the long period. So anyway, I hope you guys find this valuable. And if you have any questions, let me know or shoot me a message and we'll go from there.